Family, we've had some turnaround. There's been a bedlam in this church the last couple of days with Sunday school preparations and such, so we don't have an altar. It's pushed to the side. We will have communion. We'll gather here. But it's I know that there's been some toying with the sound system too, so when it comes on, it'll probably blast. Aaron was here last night as well, so you'll find he did a double speaker. There you go. But I thank you for coming, family. What a privilege to have you. It will be a quieter day because the 11 o'clock will be filled with all types of sound and music, and the props are set, and give thanks for the Sunday school ministry there. 1 week ago, we had the privilege of gathering at Prairie Land. Many of you there, about 180 some of us gathered at Prairie Land for the 10:30 worship and the bands and the choirs and the Sunday school. So it was one of those mornings that was quite exquisite, and enjoy a brunch following. And then also, there you come, just about there, Nathan. Sorry, we didn't do a sound check earlier. We knew there was a turnaround, so there you go. Full rehearsal yesterday with the Sunday school. Thank you. Getting a signal, are we? I've had whole days like that, Nathan, where I'm not getting a signal, so there you go. Why don't I go to the grave? Good, we can work on that. So again, we thank you for your presence here, and trust you will be blessed by the hearing and receiving of God's good and gracious word. In our prayers today, we'll be remembering the significance of life and faith, obviously, but also condolences to Larry and Hazel Wolf in the passing of Larry's mother, Adair Wolf, late November. And then also Shirley Heiss. Some of you know Shirley. That is Karen Heiss's mother, as well as Elaine Willick. So that was a very significant journey for the life of their family and the loss of Shirley, and funeral held Friday of this week at McClure United. And that was partially for space with a very big family there. And then also in our prayers, we'll remember, as we should, the tragedy in Connecticut and some of those issues, and in the midst of what should be joy and a festive season in many fronts, acknowledging pain. And I will also thank at the outset of our service too those who contributed to the Blue Christmas on Wednesday. Another very significant journey, an annual service here where we remember the reality of loss, and I suppose in one sense very fitting for us to have that acknowledgement perhaps this week, but acknowledging the resurrection in the midst of some of the downtimes that are recognized where we have loss and blue. With that, this week we continue with the themes hearing or really receiving God, and on our screen, Christmas is here. I remember now 3 weeks ago when Barry announced that, I was kind of taken back. I didn't know if I want to hear that. Christmas is here, but it's both hearing, so it's a play on words, hearing the good news, also seeing and receiving, and so there's a bit of a play on words, but in many sense, if Christmas isn't here, if Christ isn't born, if there isn't the message of a Savior, then we are of all people most to be pitied. But so we do declare Christmas is here. With that, for our guests this day, there is communion at each of our services, and we'll have a single station here receiving the bread and wine.